Hello patrons, let's work in zone 2, the kitchen. Okay, so today is Tuesday and it is zone 2, the kitchen. However, if you're listening to this on Tuesday, you know that this is your free day if you've elected to keep this as your free day. But for the other 4 days of the week, or if you're working and you choose not to do it on 4 days, but you choose to do it on Saturday, we're going to work in our kitchen for 15-minute increments at the most. The 15 minutes is actually decluttering, right? Now I know I've talked about this before in the basic videos at the beginning of Patreon, and I've also put it on my how to do the FlyLady system for newbies, but it's worth revisiting, so let's talk about it. So your kitchen is like the heart of the home. Your bedroom is next. You need a place to be, a little area of respite. But right now, let's talk about the kitchen. The kitchen should be sparkling and tidy because this is where everyone comes. Now, that does not mean perfectionist cleaning. It just means making sure that you actually do your cleaning when it comes the day to do it, okay? So remember I taught you about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I want you to say to yourself before you go to your kitchen. Now, once you've gotten all your clutter, and we know how to declutter. We've talked about it way too many times. So if you're already in the Patreon level, you know how to declutter. If you still have clutter in there, focus on it and vow to get it out of there and keep it out of there. That does not mean take it to the living room. It means handle it. Throw away, put away, give away. Now, we're going to work on the kitchen. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil because I bet you didn't do this. You can go over to the FlyLady.com website and .net, FlyLady.net website, and get a list of things to do in a kitchen, but you don't need to do that. I need you to sit down in your chair and look up at the ceiling and remember these words. If I was hiring somebody and money was no object, what would I want that person to do to get this room in great shape? Okay, so we'll start in the corners. Are there any kind of cobwebs that show up from time to time? So write that down, clear the cobwebs. How about wipe down the walls? Do you have really high shelves? Have you ever gone up there and felt, is it greasy up there? How about clean the top of the shelves or cabinets? How about clean the cabinets outside? How about clean the top of the refrigerator? All those areas get grease. How about clean the light fixture? How about, because I know my husband and I just lost a fluorescent light in our kitchen. We had to replace the light bulbs. And we took the big cover off of it, and it felt a little tacky to me. That's got to be cleaned. And it's something I just never thought about. I don't think about the light, so think about those things. Okay, come down. How about the insides of your cabinets? Have you wiped those out lately? Have you replaced your shelving? Shelf liners, if you use them. I don't use shelf liners. My dishes go straight on my clean shelves. But every now and then you want to give that a wipe down. That doesn't mean you have to take every single thing out of your cabinet. It means open a cabinet, start your timer, take out the top shelf of stuff, wipe it off, put those things back. Go to the second shelf, take those things out, wipe out the shelf, put those things back. Third shelf, wipe, put back. Fourth shelf, wipe, put back. You still have time? Do you want to keep going? Let's go to the next shelf. You're out of time? Okay, the max you're going to spend is 15 minutes. You could set it for 10, it doesn't matter. All right, so you're going to do that, and maybe that's what you're going to do all week. But then think about the hood of the stove. Is that greasy? How about that little piece that goes in there that is the fan filter? Have you washed that lately? How about behind the stove on the backsplash? Have you washed that lately? Maybe you don't have a backsplash. In my house, I don't. I just have a wall, so I have to be careful to keep that clean. It's got a semi-gloss on it, so it washes off pretty easily. How about the stovetop? If you have eyes with removable things like a gas stove or an electric stove, you want to take those out and really clean under there. Does the stovetop lift up? Have you lifted it up and put its little propping tool in there and wiped that out? That needs to be wiped out. How about the inside of the oven? Have you cleaned it lately? Is it an electric cleaning, or do you have to clean it by hand, or do you choose to clean it by, some other means? That's for you to do. How about the outside of the stove? How about that drawer underneath? What's in there? Do you have too much in there? Have you cleaned it out lately? What's dropped on your pots and pans in there? What is that? Wipe that out, clean it out, maybe put a new liner in there. Okay, so I'm just going to a few things. You've got the refrigerator that you can clean. You've got the countertops that need a good scrub. How about your butcher block? Does it need a good scrub? Your actual chopping board would, yeah, chopping, what is that called? That, anyway. Yes, your chopping board. Have you washed that lately? Have you bleached it? Or how do you clean yours? You know, with mine, I just wash it with soap and water and let it air. And for some reason, they say that really kills everything. So that's how I clean mine. But people are different. People are different in different ways. And they have different things that they feel make things cleaner. And that's okay. If it's you, you can do that. How about the inside of your dishwasher? Have you washed that out lately? Have you? Have you checked that little thing in the back where everything collects? If you have one of those, you want to wipe that out. How about underneath the dishwasher, on the sides of the dishwasher? Okay, how about the baseboards and the floor? How about the pantry shelves? How about the floor of the pantry? How about the windowsill, and the blinds? Do you have curtains in your kitchen? Do they need to be washed? How about the switch plates, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do in your kitchen. Make your list, and then when you come to kitchen, like we are this week, you just prioritize that list and say, wow, you know what, Kat was talking about grease on top of the cabinets. I haven't done that in forever. That's going to be my job this week. And you set your timer for 10 or 15 minutes, and you get your cleaner, and you go up there and you clean. And you might have things up there. I have a teapot collection up there, so all my little teapots have to go into the dishwasher when I do that. I choose not to wash them by hand. Mine are good enough. They can go in the dishwasher. I feel the better the dishes are, the easier they clean in the dishwasher. My china goes in the dishwasher. It has a silver rim. No, the silver rim doesn't come off. It's good china. Okay. Next, well, that's it. So I want you to just think about that and revisit cleaning your kitchen and really focusing on doing it, and do the blast off and get that done this week. I'd love to know how your week goes. And I always want you to remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful. Bye.